What's up? What's the word?
What's going on, world? It's your boy Cody Mack here on another episode of What's the Word. I'm here chilling with my homie, Miss Baha Banks. Now, alright, so we not even finna get into the mess. What we finna get into first is that it's really been a whole 12 months before we had to redo this interview.
That's crazy.
Because I want to say, I think you was the first or second person when I came here in DTLR Studio to do an interview. And,
I was.
Yeah.
And we never even got that interview, did we?
No, we didn't release it because you know why we didn't release it?
I know what you're going to say.
No, we chilling. Like, we chilling. I feel like now over these last 12 months, I feel like we done had a lot of conversations. We're more acquainted with each other. So we could talk. It ain't got to be me grilling you and trying to get in the
Oh, no, that's totally fine. Y'all know I can talk. I can talk a nigga to the ground.
So we just going to chop it up. But let me ask you this. Did you feel some type of way that interview never came out?
No, I didn't. Because I remember you saying that you wanted to do it over because you felt like you wanted to ask me more stuff and, like, really go in depth other than just, like, petty female drama type stuff.
Well, shit. Well, it look like you already got the female drama out there.
They brought it to my door. I just opened it.
Ah, man. So, I wouldn't even feel right. Well, first of all, I want to tell you Happy Valentine's Day. We are here on Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. You know, no one shows Cody no love, so.
Please. Oh, my God.
Nobody want me, Baha. That's one thing I want to talk to you about. Like, for you being an attractive woman, right? Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of interests or people showing interest, especially around this time. Like, how do you deal with that pressure, or just?
There's no pressure because I just don't deal with it.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because it's like, what is it doing for me to deal with it? Honestly, I got my baby daddy. I don't need to deal with anybody else's male drama. It's unnecessary.
So you mentioned your baby daddy. So it's like y'all like working things out. Y'all going steady.
It's like I love my baby daddy, and Cody asking too many motherfucking questions because this interview is about me and not my baby daddy. That's one of the reasons, like, I don't even be bringing up my baby daddy and stuff because then it becomes all about him. And I feel like people don't do that to male artists. They do that to women. No, I had another interview where once I was like, I don't even know this. Once I brought it up, then all the questions was geared towards stuff about him or stuff about me, stuff like, and I'm like, are we talking about me or are we talking about him?
I mean, when you talking about your better half, I guess that's how you get to know you too, because if you chose him to be your better half and the person that you want to build this bond and covenant with.
No, we was talking about music in that interview, and it turned into a relationship thing, but my male counterpart that was sitting at the table, they didn't do that to him. And he had 3 baby mamas. I only got one baby daddy.
I look at it like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a Baha, right? Mm-hmm. You're like, to me, trust me, every time I posted a picture with you, every time I'm around you, every time people see me around you, I'm getting DMs from my homies, people everywhere, like, gee, I want her. What's to her? Like, can I get it? I got a guy right now, I FaceTime him, like, look who I'm with. He gonna be, man, for what he gonna drive up here just to meet you. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it's more intriguing than just like, yo, who is the guy that got you? You ever look at it like that?
Yeah, but they weren't asking questions like that. It went into, so are you dating? Are you being like, I was like, if I just brought up my baby daddy, like, why are we having a whole conversation about dating? The whole interview was not even supposed to be about relationships. It was supposed to be about music, the city of Chicago, other stuff, which is why I had a counterpart also there. But then once I said one thing about my baby daddy, it was, oh, do he this, do y'all this, all that, like, y'all getting distracted. Focus on me.
Okay.
Focus on me like these niggas be focused on me.
So I'm guessing the way you talking, I think I know what interview you talking about. I don't think you want to mention that name. So we're not gonna name drop the platform. But can you get mad at people for, you know what I'm saying, wanting to know about who you date?
No, it's not even that I was mad about like them trying to like pry into my romantic life. It was more like, we're here to talk about like me as an artist, not so much my personal life in a sense of like the romantics and all that other stuff. Because like I said, they didn't do it to my counterpart. I only got one baby daddy. He got 3. Why we can't talk about them?
No, that's facts. That's facts.
That's what I'm saying. I just feel like they do that to female artists a lot. Like, you have to associate us with being in love or being attached to someone, whether we are or not.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all don't do that to male artists.
So I get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying and what you mean by that. See, my thing is, right, I think personally when I do interviews, or I don't like to call them interviews, I like to say conversations, like I just want to chop it up and get to know you. So it's like if I'm trying to get to know you, if like I'm trying to take you out on a date, I'm gonna ask all the right questions. You know what I mean?
They weren't trying to take me on no date.
I'm just saying though,
His
like
girlfriend was there.
I ain't saying
Love
like
her.
that, but
love
as
them.
a,
I love them though, y'all.
as a guy though, it's like you like if you're a conversationist, you just gonna talk. You know what I mean? You will spark the interest. So, but I get it though. You feel like you kind of want that respect as an artist, like you know, let's get into my music and what I'm trying to do, and then if the conversation flow right, we can get into relationship shit.
Yeah.
So I get that. All right. So let's get into. We got shit moving over there, equipment over there.
It wasn't for me.
Nah, it's over there. We all good.
It's Casper.
Jahari, you all good back there, bro? Before as we get going, I want to shout out to my man behind the scenes, Jahari, man. He coming through in the clutch, you know what I mean? I would have been in here by myself, you know what I'm saying? Cindy couldn't make it today. So shout out to Jahari, man.
Always on live.
Let's talk about the music, right? So since we first got acquainted, I feel like
You finna kill me?
what you mean?
Hold on. Lyric at the door. She can't get it.
Oh my God.
She got locked up. Has nothing to do with me. But
And then she didn't even bring me no drink.
I got a bottle in my trunk.
That's crazy.
You want some Douce?
No, I'm cool. Do say I gotta hit the gym in the morning.
You the one acting like you want a little sip.
If it was some tequila, I would have did it.
Oh, you need them Basamigos? Because it's a liquor store, right? You know, we could just...
If we would have been on time, we could have got drunk and did everything.
Technically, I was here on time for the first time. Yeah, like I did that. The first time you said 4:45, right?
It's this girl here. Ain't nothing getting faster. This girl here.
Not at all.
All right, so we back. So like I was saying, so I feel like your career, like on the music side, I seen it, like from where I met you, I can just see the growth. Like what's been the, I don't even want to say the biggest challenges. What's been like your biggest motivation and tips? Scale back. What would you say has been your tips? Well, I wouldn't even say tips. I want to just say like your like, damn, fuck it, I can't get the word out. Like, what's been fucking helping you grow? Put it that way.
What's been helping me grow? Are you saying that in the sense of like what's been pushing me?
No, like what type of skills? Like I know, cause last time we talked, you told me kind of like what pushes you. You know what I mean? But since we talk, but people don't know. So what has been pushing you?
I mean, everything. My friends, my family, my daughter, my dire need to succeed. Y'all know I hate struggling in front of people. I don't like to fail. All this stuff that's going on right now because people be playing with me and my talent. Like, this stuff pushed me. Like, you know.
We gonna get to the smoke.
I not only, like, it's not even so much that I look for approval from my peers because obviously I don't. Mm-hmm. Like, it's quite obvious that what I say goes in my head. So, it's just like the whole time that I've been, like, working as an artist, I've always had people try to knock me down or like they think that I think very highly of myself as I feel everyone should. And in a sense, a lot of people take that as me being what's the word? What's the word?
What's the word? Shout out to what's the word?
Cody, help me out. What's the word? It's being like
conceited.
I am conceited, but that's fine. Like I don't care about that. It's a big word. Right. The opposite of humble, obviously. But you know what I mean? Like big-headed. And I think that a lot of
arrogant,
people
right?
arrogant.
Arrogant.
Yes, that's a better word. And I think that a lot of people are insecure. So when you come across somebody such as me who carries themselves to such a high standard regardless of what other people think, you become an issue.
Okay. I mean, But opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. So like
Exactly, and I never cared, as we've seen.
So why would you let somebody else's opinion push you?
No, but that's what I said. It doesn't. It's not necessarily that it pushes me, but the negative comments, like that in a sense, like it's like, you know who you are. You know what you're doing. Like, go harder. Like, I love when people talk shit about me. Literally, I said in the interview, I love the topic and the conversation of the Queen of Chicago. Everybody been talking about it, and I love it because they talking about me.
I think like I see like so I guess we could dive into that part. You know what I'm saying? You were talking about being a Queen of Chicago, and you keep talking about the interview. So first of all, I want to say it seems like, and this is to me, it seems like so now it's an issue between you and Queen Key that's kind of like on the forefront now. Now I've known that it's been something for years now, and I do want to give you a round of applause for how you handled it to this point. Because if you didn't know you or know y'all or had no back channel shit, people wouldn't know.
Right.
So why now? Like why is it coming up now? What?
It's not even so much about why is it coming up now. Like, when people keep knocking at my door, I'm gonna answer it. If anybody's seen after I posted a clip from the interview. Whether you watched the full interview or not, I baited you, and you fell for it. I hooked you, and you came to my page.
But like, why do I guess the real thing is why did you bait her? Because the Baha I met 12 months ago was like, nah,
because
I
keep feeling
style.
like people are throwing shots at me, and I feel like I've been coy for so long. Like, I've been always being the bigger person, and it's just like I'm tired of being picked at. And like it gets old. It really gets old.
What did she do to pick at you?
It's just like little comments, little remarks.
What's the remarks?
We don't even.
Is this one of the things?
It's the same. No, it's not even that. It's the same way like when I first came out as the new Queen of Chicago.
Okay.
Nobody wanted that title. Nobody cared. Now all of a sudden, everybody, especially her, has something to say about how I feel. It's not even a sense of in the conversation I baited her. I baited everybody, but everybody didn't respond. You laced up that shoe because you wanted to put it on. Dreezy didn't come in my comments. Sasha Gohard didn't come in my comments. Katie Got Bands ain't in my comments. Tink ain't in my comments. You're in my comments. You came knocking at my door. I didn't say no name. If you read the interview, I said if there was a problem, it's probably water under the bridge now because I have moved past it. I'm popping my shit in my interview, and it got you upset because you felt like you was one of those people like, yeah, my comment, you got to be from Chicago. You do. You got to be from Chicago, not the burbs. I'm claiming queen of my city. I'm not claiming queen of the state. So if you want to go claim another title or you want to say I'm the queen too, I really don't care. You're not moving me. It's not. And it's just like there are a multitude of women that are artists in the city of Chicago, whether they live here or they live in the Chicagoland area, that could have laced that shoe up, but you laced it up because you wanted smoke. Like, why did you do that?
Okay.
You're picking at me. Because there were so many, honestly, Tink could have came at me. Drizzy could have came, so many people that can be seen as being on a higher level and wanting to take this title or claim this title that could have came at me, but only you did. Why? Why do you even care? You claim you don't care about me. Why did you come to my page then?
So let's scale back some before, because I can't really answer why she came at you, right? Because she's not here to say that. But you said baited. So when you say baited, I just want to clear it wasn't a bait for it to cause this ruckus. It was a bait. It was a clickbait. Click the interview and watch it. Right. Because if you watch the full interview, as I on the photo, Santa also commented, and I dismissed the comment, like I didn't see it as being derogatory, because in my eyes, Santa is not a rap artist. She is an R&B artist. So when I'm saying I'm the queen of Chicago, I'm speaking in a sense of the rap world. I'm not trying to walk on a singer's territory. So, and I also mentioned to her, I said, well, if you watch the full interview, I explained why I said I took the title. And I also explained in
gave praises to other artists. Even if you watch the initial interview with the Tribe, I think it's called Tribe. That's who did the first interview where I came out and I said I was the new queen of Chicago. It was last year.
Okay, I remember that.
I stated, and I said this, I said, no disrespect to the queens that came before me, but it's my turn. People are looking at clips. You're not going to listen to the full interview.
Why don't, because I had this conversation, I did a podcast, these group of young ladies, they did a project called dope project, by the way. Mm-hmm. And I was asking them, like, yo, why can't women in hip hop take it to rap? Like, I feel like by you saying you're the queen of Chicago, people could have responded like how Kendrick Lamar baited the whole industry and people was writing diss records. Like, why can't?
Right.
Why
use your talent?
Yeah, why she couldn't get
use
your
pen?
Why couldn't? Like, I would have loved that. I would have loved to see Santa get a pen because I know Santa can rap. I would have loved to see Dreezy get her pen. I would have loved to see even OG step back and like try to sun you a little bit. Like,
right.
I would have loved to see that because that's growth in hip hop.
Right. Come at me, make me step my game up. Like, come at me properly. We're not doing this internet going back and forth. I said my one comment, I left it alone because, like I said, I don't beef on the internet. That's a paper trail. We don't do that.
Yeah. I was gonna say something, but I don't even. We can't incriminate by how the podcast. I fuck with you too much. All right, so
that's crazy. You was finna talk about me.
I was finna say something. Cause we just not talking about it. But you my dog, though, so I ain't gonna do you like that. Baha's a lovely lady, man. She's a lovely one. She's a mom. She's a good person, good spirited person. So for y'all that was watching, just let y'all know.
So I don't understand why people pick at me.
So when you say people picking at you, like, you got a lot of, I don't like to call them industry, but you got a lot of people that's moving and shaking that's connected to both of y'all. Like,
yeah.
I know first time we talked about this, you was saying that Chance told you to leave it alone.
Yeah, he did.
Like, so where's his stance at now, or did anybody else try to, like, did he step in before it gets to this point again, or he just like fuck?
I mean, it wasn't even a way for him to step in before it got to this point because it was fine. Like, I did an interview, I popped my shit. That's what I do. That's who I am. Mm-hmm. You felt a type of way about it, and just where are your people telling you don't do this? Like, I got people that, and you know that tell me when to react and when don't react because sometimes you look crazy. Stop lacing up shoes that are too big for you.
Do you think, because it sounds like this is she took it personal.
Of course she did, because she's from the suburbs, and I made a comment about you having to be from Chicago to claim the title of Queen of Chicago.
Okay, so let's pivot here. Do you feel like it can be ever some point where this can be reconsidered and it can just, like, y'all can be cool again, or what do you see this going between y'all? It's
not even. It should have never been an issue, because as a grown woman, if you really a grown woman, if you got a problem, you're gonna address it. You don't gotta go online and address it like that. If you had a problem with me, you had my phone number. I came to your baby shower that you invited me to. Mm-hmm. So I know you know my number. If you had a problem, you should have addressed it. You blew it up. You started a fire and now it's smoke. Literally. So it's like saying, oh, can we get over it? I have never once gone in an interview, gone online ever, and been like, this bitch, this hoe. Anytime she want to talk about me, I'm everything but a child of God. I don't have to do that. Lovely ladies.
She called you a bitch in the hoe?
She literally came on my page and Simon said, ain't no hoe out rapping me. But if you listen to my interview, I said any cypher group or freestyle I do, like anything, I said I'm out rapping the group. You weren't even in my group. I was in the Chicago Southside group, and you were in the Northwest Indiana suburb group.
Is that really a thing, though?
But that's what I'm saying. You're steady lacing up a shoe that might not have been fit for you. You were not in my cypher group. You want smoke, so now you got it. Like, that's what it is.
Is that really a thing though?
It's what a thing.
Like, if you from Harvey or you from South Holland, you can't be. That's not really Chicago.
No, that's the Chicago land area.
So we really just claiming the actual.
That's why I said I didn't say if she wants to go. This is my thing. I don't care if she wants to go around calling herself the queen of Chicago. It's not gonna stop me from saying what I said. I'm the queen of Chicago. Y'all want to stop me from being who I am and popping my shit, and can't nobody turn me down. I'm not dimming my light to help anybody else shine. I never said you can't be one. I never said you wasn't one.
Do you feel like this is? You think this is probably dimming your light by stepping in this arena, going back toe to toe with her? Cause I'm not gonna lie, I like this energy from you, and I think it's probably gonna make some fire music. I know it's gonna make some fire music, but
And I be talking my shit.
But I do like the way how you moved initially. Like,
No, so the reason why I don't feel like that is because everybody has a breaking point. And it's not even like, I'm like, oh, I'm like shit. No. It's literally, you're not going to make it seem, you're not going to spread false statements like somebody turned me against you or somebody put something in my ear when you started this. Like, you're not going to sit there and make it seem like I'm picking on you when you literally lit this bitch up. Literally. And you know that.
All right, so do you remember when Ray J and Fab got into it?
No.
All right, so so Ray J, that's when Ray J called the Breakfast Club talking about he got 8 Rolls Royces, 10 swimming pools, and all this, like how he stole off Fab and all this shit, right? And Fab response was like, "Yo, that's Ray J." Like he didn't get out of character, nothing like that. He's like, "Man, look,
it's not. I understand
Ray
that.
J.
I understand that, but it's like he wasn't going around like, oh, Fabulous picking on me, da-da-da. All of them turned him against me. Like, people are putting stuff in his ear. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're playing incredulous, big word, incredulous, when you know what you did. And that's what we're not going to do. Because I'm not going to be perceived as being a bully when I can be if I wanted to. But I know I'm not in this sense. And I felt like me being quiet for so long has somewhat, like, skewed the image of it, because on the outside looking in, if you don't know the underlying issue, it can be perceived as me bullying her. It can be. It can.
Yeah, but it could be. It can be. But at the same time, it's like, look what Ye doing right now. He just ran.
His ass. Love him.
He just ran.
Love
So
his
after the first and second rant, you can be like, yo, it's like the person that's quiet that ain't saying nothing, they're the one.
I ain't been talking. But now I want to talk, and this is my one conversation. I feel like everybody is owed their one conversation because everybody else been taking their conversations nonstop. I feel like I'm owed my one conversation.
That's real.
To put it on the table.
That's real. That's real.
It's not like I go in every interview and I constantly talk about it like other people do. I don't do that.
I feel like they've been baiting y'all. Like
they definitely have.
And I literally
like they definitely know what they're doing.
Yeah, I feel like
in a sense, like now it's in the open.
And I ain't even gonna lie.
But if you're falling for it, because I could have went in an interview when they asked me about any beef with Queen Key and been like, yeah, I don't like her. Like, I could have said anything. And I said, no, I don't think there's a problem. If there was, it's water under the bridge. Because I thought we was over that. If no one cares about me, why does anybody care what I say? Because you do.
Baha, man. Can I give you 3 cents?
Yes.
I'm giving my 3 cents, right? So, I say, 1, go record and get all this energy out.
Of course. I was going to do that anyway because that's how I am.
Go do that, right? Second of all, I feel like I spoke on earlier, the trajectory of your career. Look, trajectory, big word. See, I was like but the trajectory of your career over the since I've met you, I feel like it's just growing. Like, you're a star. You gotta make up everything of a star. The way you move, the way you present yourself, like just like the relationships you build with the people around you that's helping you get going. You're a star. So I already you have a one up on a lot of other people. You know what I mean? That's coming your route. I don't think you should feed into this no more after this interview.
Of course, I never was.
You know what I'm saying?
Never was.
I think
I know where I stand,
right.
And so do they, and that's why they're picking at me.
I wouldn't even call this picking at you. You know what I'm saying? When people, What they say, if they can get you angry, they can control you. They got control.
I'm not mad. Y'all see me, y'all be laughing.
I'm just
in this
saying
interview.
though, like I think, man, don't get up.
I do it. That's why I
after
know
this
that.
interview, don't give this topic no more energy because now I'm seeing.
Before this interview, I never gave this topic no energy.
This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I respect you for that because like when people even on my team was hitting me up like, yo, you know they going at it. I'm like, yo, believe it or not, like. This shit is old. This is
I never wanted to talk about it. I never wanted to address it. I never wanted to blow the issue up because I really didn't care.
Right.
I really still don't care. It's just the fact that I'm not going to be painted in a negative light when I'm not a negative person.
I don't even think people paying attention to what she's saying about you. One thing I do.
They are in a sense because I didn't watch her interview. Somebody came and said it to me that she said that. So that's what I'm saying. In a sense, they are. I'm not never finna downplay another female like Audia. Like she it's not like she nobody in the city of Chicago. Like it's not like she's nobody. So they are paying attention just like they're paying attention to me.
I mean, shit, all press is good.
But
press.
I wasn't. It is. But I wasn't painting her in a negative light. I was shining my light, and everybody else got offended by it. You go on an interview and you paint me in a negative light.
But that's what's gonna happen when you moving godly, like when you moving within your purpose, when you doing shit, when you performing at shows and you got your numbers going up organically. You know what I'm saying? You building this shit out the mud. I hope you got a camera following you around at all the shit you do. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll be a good documentary to make. You know what I'm saying? Stacey, I need my cut for that suggestion. But nah, man, I think when you moving like that, it's gonna come with the shit. You know, I had one of my whole mentors in this industry, in this game. I'm not gonna say his name, but I had one of my whole mentors in this game, like literally publicly come at me sideways on social media. A person I looked at like a big brother. You know what I'm saying? So it comes like that when you start moving in your purpose. You know what I'm saying? Even if things is mistaken, people just can be threatened by how you move. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So it be like that. You know what I mean? So you can't take that shit serious. That's just me. I don't think you take that shit serious. You know what I mean?
Don't care.
Like, and I don't even want you to have that shit on your brain.
Pop my shit.
Because I think,
regardless.
You know what I mean? But I like the fact that you're taking advantage of what's going on. Because I think that's dope of you taking advantage. You doing interviews. All the 100,000 people that she got following her, if she's sending them your way. You know what I'm saying? That's you big bank. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that money. So that's
pop my shit for me, Cody.
You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with that. So I'm a marketing guy, so I fuck with that to the fullest.
I wanted to live my life.
I got informed.
I got vaccinated. These are our stories.
It's for y'all at home listening and watching. That's where your advertisement can go right there. You know what I mean? I got to pay bills. I got to pay staff, man. You know.
You got to pay me.
Got to pay Baha. And she ain't cheap.
Never been.
But no, though. But it's one thing that I do because I want you to focus on too. Because now I feel like now that you got this attention and you got your light, one comment that I kept seeing was like, yo, like all this time everything people kept saying was like, I didn't know she was a rapper. I thought she was a body girl. I thought she was this. I thought she was that. So now, what are you gonna do with all this new attention and this new energy on you? What's the strategy to let people know, like, yo, even though I use how I look for attraction, I'm an artist too. Like, what's your strategy?
I'm gonna do what I always do, and that's get on the mic and I'll rap these motherfuckers, and I'm gonna drop new music. And a lot of things was people to say that, and I'm like, I came out so mainstream that a lot of people felt like I couldn't rap because I know how to make a song. No, I know how to make money. Like, I'm not stupid. So a lot of people will go and they'll be like, oh, I didn't know you could rap, da, da, da. And then they'll go and they'll watch, like, my Aze. That's why I started doing the On the Block freestyles with Aze. Because I really wanted to show people my pen. Like, you know what I mean? Because I felt like I would get, like, ridiculed for the music saying, like, oh, she not a rapper for real. Like, no, like, I'm trying to be global. I'm not trying to be a hood star all my whole life. I did that serving bottles. That's why y'all know me as serving bottles. I was a hood star.
You was a bottle girl?
Okay. Club Bo paid me.
Oh, wow, that's great. You know what? I don't even fuck with the South Suburbs.
I was bartending in New York too. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I worked in a club before I started rapping, and once I start rapping, I literally quit in the club. I literally quit.
What made you start rapping?
So it's not even so much that it was like what made me start rapping, because I always like had this thing with music. I used to sing. I used to play alto sax, piano, all that. And it's just like when I went to college, I was practical. Like, you know, I'm going to school. I was like, I need to get my degrees. Like, you know, I'm thinking as an adult, like, let me get my life together. And, you know, the So Brooklyn Challenge came. And my friend at the time, she was like, you should do the So Brooklyn Challenge. But, like, everybody, like, John, shout out to John 3 Deep. He was one of the people that was like, yo, you need to rap. You just look like you a rapper.
Facts.
He was like, you just look like you can rap. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try, because I'm talking my shit. Like, my friends always tell me, like, I could tell you write your own shit because it's how you talk. I'm not saying nothing on a track that I wouldn't say out my mouth. So after I did that challenge and I posted it and I got all these good reviews, I was like, damn, you know, maybe I can do this. I always like been a firm believer in I could do anything I put my mind to. Like, I was never good at being told what I couldn't do, which is why even though these people are throwing all these shots at me like, oh, I thought she was a bottle girl, I didn't know she could rap. Oh, she can't rap. Y'all been saying that since I came out. You know how many of these people I've turned into fans?
That's how it go. That's how it go. So you started rapping because some motherfucker told you look like you're a rapper, and you already been good with music. See, me, because you just told me in the beginning of the interview that you don't want it to be about your relationship. You don't want to just, we talked on through Instagram, you said you don't want to be about beef. I want to, like, we know you and Shorty got beef. We know you look good.
We don't have beef. She got beef with me.
I like that. You know what I'm saying?
I've been on a little diet. Y'all see the waist.
Now I want to know, like, what's going on with the music, because now I feel like once the whole thing with your whole marketing scheme, that I feel like I kind of figured it out, and I think it works perfectly for you. You this is fucking, I don't want to use this like a prostitute line, but use what you got to get what you want off Clear.
Of course.
So it's attracting people, like, and once they get the,
I'm selling you a dream.
and you set, then once they get to your page, once they follow you and everything, what they doing, now you selling them what you need to sell them.
You gonna look at me, whether I'm on my friend's page, I'm on my haters' page, I'm on your page. You gonna look at me, and it's gonna make you click. That's why that's what we going back to that clickbait thing, right? They all do it, right?
They be mad at they like, man, you always posting Baha. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, Baha my dog though, and when we do this whole thing in the crib and we want to see people win, I want to see her win. So anything that I feel like I can do, you know,
I think that's another reason why a lot of them have that problem with me. It's so many people around me that want to see me win. They don't get it. They're like, what is it about her? Like, why are they helping her so much? Why are they pushing her? Because it's a bunch of other female artists, but I feel like that's part of what it is. That's why I was like, I get an extra little pick on because y'all, as in, like, you know, media outlets, put me on a slightly higher pedestal so fast that people like to say I didn't earn it, but I really did.
I mean, I wouldn't even say like that shit. You could, first of all, I mean,
I'm a
people
person. I'm a good.
We're gonna break it down. You cool as fuck. You just said you're a people. So you cool as fuck. Like, it's never been like on no phony shit. Like, if it is, you good at masking it. But you cool. Like, you always been cool, good vibes when I'm around you. Second of all, you do look good. So if you look good, I'm a clickbait. If we put Baha Bank's cheeks on the page, the guys is gonna be clicking. Am I right, Jahari?
Hey, the ladies clicking too.
They already in my DM.
Right. They like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what they gonna do.
I know they like this bitch. I'm like, oh, here cackling. I be doing that.
They said your teeth pretty.
Right. That's what you gotta do. So if you post something
You know
that's
what
sexy,
I just thought about? I'm so sorry.
if you post something that's sexy and sex sells, like,
It
for
does.
example, right? It's Valentine's Day. I didn't just witness. I done seen fucking at least 15 lingerie shoots today.
Y'all finna get mine later. Soon as I leave this bitch. Baby.
Everybody posting lingerie shoots, sex sale. They know that's gonna bring clicks. People gonna share it. And
Y'all not mad at Beyonce. Why are y'all mad at me?
right.
Like,
So don't get mad at Baha.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the thing about it. When I came out rapping, that was the whole thing. Like, people were like, it's not gonna work. She's too sexy. Like, she's over sexualizing herself. Y'all over sexualize me. I just look like this.
Nobody get mad at Meg.
That's what I'm saying. But
Barty
I
do
think in Chicago, I told you this before, it's really hard for female artists that we're trying to compete with the men. So we come out so hard and so aggressive. And, you know, a lot of them before I came out, they had that tomboyish thing about them. That's why when I came out, they said it wasn't going to work. But then they seen it working. And I seen y'all start taking y'all clothes off. And I was putting mine on at that time because I had already had their eye.
You know what I like about you? And I think one of the main reasons I support you, other the obvious, one of the main things I will support you because I feel like if you got on, even though I could see that you'll probably venture out, you'll probably see what LA life like, you know what I'm saying? New York, just, you know, what
I love Chicago. It would never bother me to live here for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I could see you still being active.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can see you still
I
being
love my
active.
city.
Like being around and, you know what I'm saying, making your presence known. So it makes it easy to support it. I get that energy for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you don't seem like I'm the person that's going to catch a single and be like, fuck it, I'm in Atlanta now.
Right.
No,
I'm not trying to go. Y'all, they be kidnapping people.
For real?
Yes, me and my friend almost got kidnapped.
Never.
Me and Holly, swear to God.
I need to know the story. How y'all gonna get kidnapped?
Oh my God. Now, this why I don't take Uber out there. We was coming back. We was out there for Big John birthday party. He one of the owners at Club O. I don't know if you know what that is.
I know Big John and Deuce, something like that, right?
Yeah, Big John and Deuce. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
We was at his birthday party, and you know we emotional. We got baby daddies. We was being a little emotional. It was a couple years ago. We was being a little emotional, and we left from the party because we wanted to be alone. So we left in an Uber, and the Uber get there, windows tinted out, pitch black. And my first language is Arabic. That's why my name is Baha.
Baha is Arabic.
And so on the app, he was putting on the front like he was Arab. And then when we got in the car and we were leaving, and Juice, you know what Juice is? I don't know. I feel like everybody know Juice from the club scene.
I ain't the clubber.
Shout out to Juice. Cause he is what woke us up, really. Because he was out there when we was leaving, he was the only one that even seen it. And the man was like, had all the windows up. And he was like, you know, just roll the window down so like, you know, so I can see, I just want to see your face. He talking to him. And the man acting like he don't speak English. And I'm like, you know, just roll the window down. My uncle wanna see your face. He just trying to see you, you know? I'm just playing with him because it's not my uncle for real. That's my homie. I love Juice. And he, no, steady, just rolling the windows off, pulling off. So we got like a block away. We hit a bump. And you know, like it's a car. So you know, like the back, how it's flat up there? A phone fell into my friend's lap. And she's like, is this your phone? And I'm like, no. And we talking to the man and we're like, this is not our phone. He's like, oh, no, this is not your phone. Because then all of a sudden he got a Spanish accent. So it's already a red flag because what? And we're like, no. He's like, no, it's not. And he snatched the phone from us. And we like, okay, like, whatever. And he thought we was drunk. But really we was just like emotional. Like, you know how you just be just sitting there sometimes. And so we're driving. He gets on the phone. And he starts talking in Spanish. Another red flag. Because everything I'm looking at says that you're Arab. And we got on the expressway. At this point, Holly's dozing off. I'm wide awake because I'm irritated. I watched him lock the door. Now, we've been going this same route for 2 days. We know you don't even need to get on the expressway to go to our Airbnb. He get on the phone with this man, and he's talking to him in Spanish. He's telling him, like, yeah, you know, they found the phone. Why is the phone in the car? He not knowing, like, Jess speaks fluent Spanish. So she understands everything that's going on. And he telling him, like, where he's taking us, everything. And so I call my mama. I don't care where I'm at, what time of day it is. My mom is going to pick up the phone. I instantly call my mama. It's probably 6 o'clock in the morning there. I call my mama. I'm like, what's wrong? I'm in this Uber. I want you to stay on the phone with me. He looks at me in the little rearview mirror, and he's telling the man, like, oh, now they're on the phone, yada, yada, yada. And I'm just describing him because she can tell it's something wrong. And so he gets off the expressway, and there's a gas station on the right. And I told him, I was like, you know, can I run in the gas station real quick? Like, I'm just talking to my mom, like, making up story. I'm like, yeah, I'm cramping so bad. I need to go get some tampons. Can you stop at the gas station? She's going to stay in the car. I'm going to get out and run in real quick. And he pulls into the gas station. But the way that they have the locks in the car, I couldn't open my door. And you know, if it's a child lock, they have to get out and open it. He didn't have to do that. He was able to unlock my door, and it opened. Like the police out there said that they be playing with the locks. And as soon as I got out, she jumped out too, and he took off. And so then when they called the police and everything, because we needed to make a report, they're asking me like the place and everything, and I'm giving it to them, and they come back, they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I gave them my Uber app. I'm like, look, this is his stuff. And they're like, we're asking because these plates aren't registered in the state of Georgia. They're like, not even in the 3 neighboring states, so how did you even get on Uber? But it also said he'd only been there for 18 days, and he had 5 stars. And my mom was like, they're probably taking these girls' phones and rating themselves, because you can't get 5 stars that fast on Uber. That's not how it works. My mom literally used to drive Uber. I know. Like, you can't do that. And so it's like, what? And we were literally like so emotional. We were crying, and they're asking us. They're like, what's the girl on the phone look like? Like, we couldn't even explain it. Like, and she had a son. Like, she had a little boy with her. So it's like, just to think that we would never get back to our daughters, like that could have been us. We were so emotional. Like, I do not fuck with Atlanta Ubers. I do not fuck with Lyfts in Atlanta. I gotta drive everywhere I go. Like, I do not play that. But the police told us, he's like, they're really big on trafficking down here, and they use these apps to do it. They make fake accounts. I don't even fuck with Uber like that after that. Because how y'all even let this get past? This is not even a real plate. It's not registered.
Shit. That's
some real shit.
That's some real ass shit.
Exactly.
I don't even know how to pivot.
I think I've been back to Atlanta once or twice since then, and it was for interviews. Yeah. It changed my whole perspective.
Damn. Well, I'm fucking glad that y'all okay. And that shit, wow, human trafficking is like a real thing.
It
like,
is.
People don't know that shit.
It is. Like, it's a really, and it's always, you don't think about it because you feel like it could never happen to you until you're in that situation. And then it's like, what do you do? Because what if we didn't get out that car? What if we were so drunk that we didn't understand what was going on? And imagine how many times that happens when a girl leaves the club and they're like, I gotta go home. I gotta go, like, you know, because they off they ass, or like that shit happens, and it's scary. Literally.
I feel like it's just a creepy situation for women all the way around. Like, y'all gotta worry about trafficking, people trying to kidnap y'all. Y'all gotta worry about like, do you have a
physical abuse, sexual abuse?
Like, do you have a worry about shit with guys in the industry? I know a lot of times a lot of women say guys be just extra creepy. Like,
100%. I do. I've had producers like try to, I'm trying to fuck with you. No, nigga, give me a beat. Like, what are we talking about? Like, or they'll not want to work with you because you don't want to fuck with them. 100%. Look at me. Like, you know how I look. I'm just saying, like, of course I get that.
All right.
So,
like, how do you deal with that type of shit?
Curveball. I don't care. Because for every guy I turn down, there are 3 more that don't want to fuck me that are going to help me succeed, as you've seen. So I don't care. I think that a lot of women, that has to go back to the being insecure. A lot of women are insecure in their talent, that they feel like, oh, they do got to fuck the nigga to get the feature or get the beat or get a chance, get on a show. I had a promoter in Wisconsin where he was like, yeah, you want to do the show, but now I want to take you on a date. Now I want to, as soon as I was like, no. Then as I was saying, you didn't want me to do the show no more.
That's some fuck little shit.
It is. It is, but you deal with it. That's what I signed up for, right?
No, you didn't sign up for that. You signed up to be a musician.
I know, but I signed up to take all these hits and still be who I am and keep going and not let it stop me. That's what I signed up for.
I couldn't deal. I definitely couldn't deal. Like, you had to give some advice for women, younger women, and just trying to be you or trying to be a rapper, like not even just rapper, artist, period, in this industry, even their producer or manager. Like, what type of advice would you give them?
I mean, it's so hard to be like, what type of advice would you give them, because you can't tell somebody what they should do in a situation because you're not in their shoes. Some people have the upper hand, some don't. But it's just like, always stay true to who you are. Like, if you want to fuck the nigga, I'm not saying don't fuck the nigga. Like, if that's what you want to do that shit. But don't, what's the word? Succumb to the pressure of having to do it to feel like you need to succeed. Because like I said, for every nigga I turn down, there's 3 more that are willing to help me. Whether it was a year later or 2 years later, they knocking at my door. Never give up.
That's vast. Who's been some of the biggest people that you say like that helped you in your career? That gave you, the best advice, the best sparks, like, just to push. Like
You're saying the biggest people, or you're just saying in general? Because there are some people that, others wouldn't put on that high pedestal, but they have given me great advice that really helped me move throughout my career.
I really said, I mean, if they're essential to what you got going on, they big. I don't really do big, small. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like how you did that. You seen that? I like how you did that. Yeah. Of course, Stacy.
I love Stacy.
Stacy, of course. Stacy and Brianna have really been really big on helping me navigate, because I am an independent artist and I really did come out. I'm not even going to say doing this by myself, because I hate when people do that. Everybody has somebody. I don't care what you say. If it's your homie on the corner, if it's your baby mama in the crib, everybody has some type of help. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody out here doing it on their own.
That's valid.
So I always give props to my team, my friends. Aziza move everywhere with me. It's a lot of times where I've wanted to get out of character or get out of my body, and she keeps me saying, like I always tell people, that's my left brain. I can't think without her, because I be tweaking sometimes. Definitely her father, JB. He's helped me even in helping me navigate through, like, don't take this bad deal. Like, a lot of people come, they offer me a deal. I've gotten a lot of offers, and it's like I could have been thirsty and taken the first one, but even though I've never been signed to him or anything, I do look to him for advice on, is this a joke? Is this real? Is it worth it? Because you have to listen. Like, a lot of things that people like about me, like execs and everything, they say that I know how to listen. I have a people-pleasing attitude, and it's not to say that I'm a people-pleaser, but I know when to shut the hell up, in a sense. A lot of people don't know how to do that. And so, I don't know. It's just, I feel like everybody, even you, Cody, like, everybody has been big in my career. Cheno, obviously, Taylor. Even the other day, when the whole drama started, Taylor instantly hit me like, don't feed into this. Don't argue about it. Like, it's nothing. Like, y'all should do a record together. Like Taylor, Lucky, he twin. Why am I hearing my twin got rap beef? She was talking to me first. Like,
I like Taylor. I think Taylor, honestly, and I got to get him up here. We've been contemplating on doing a lot of shit lately. But I feel like Taylor will be making an amazing executive.
100. He is one.
Like,
he's an artist, but he's an executive.
Right. I'm saying, like, I think Taylor would be, he would be good at signing a lot of artists.
He's the man with the plan.
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
definitely do. Like, he
know what he doing.
And he's a better, and I'm on record saying this a lot. I don't really care about it, but I feel like bar for bar, I think he's better than his brother. That's just me. And
Cody said it. I didn't say that. It's not.
Hey, Taylor,
it's not.
Taylor sent me some shit.
I'm not getting into that. That's crazy. Them family.
No, but it's hip hop though. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's why you said it, because that's your job to do that.
Nah, it's my job.
I love both of them equally. I feel, look at you, just unprofessional.
No, I mean, I seen Taylor. Taylor sent me some shit when he rapped off some Jay-Z shit.
I think he got a lot of music that's not out, and that's why people don't understand that he's actually very lyrical. Like,
that
he
shit was
is.
hard.
Yeah.
Like, I'm waiting on that tape to drop. Like, he dropped off like 7 Jay-Z beats, and that shit was hard.
Yeah, I know.
So
I
fuck with Taylor. Chance, I fuck
with
with you too though. You go hard too, man.
Y'all know I fuck with y'all. Y'all my people. That's my family.
Yeah.
And I would never go tit for tat with brothers. We don't do that.
What you mean? I mean, it's hip hop. I will make. See, me and my creative brain.
Stirring the pot like a cook.
If I was them, I would create a project or EP called Sibling Rivalry. And the whole project.
That's that marketing brain.
That whole project
that he got
would be
going
them,
on.
I would
Yeah.
have them going
back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick that up.
So that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Because what they say, what's the steel stoppage, steels, iron? I don't know. But you need people in your camp to, you know what I'm saying, get you going. Like, I feel like when Vic and Chance rap together, I feel like they bring the best out of each other. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's shit like that. But You know, so when you say you taking these meetings and doing all this stuff with the labels, like how's that been?
It's been good. Like, I'm not in a rush to do anything. I got some new partners.
Okay.
And
Silent partners, you can't speak on it?
when it's time for y'all to know, y'all gonna know.
Okay, I got you. I respect it.
But you know, I'm taking my time navigating. Like, I'm not thirsty for a deal. I've been doing this independently. Like, people can say they have, but I've really been doing this independently, and it's only been 2 years. But I've been going fucking crazy. And that's why I pop my shit, because I'm not gonna let anybody discredit my work. As well as these industry execs wouldn't even be looking at me if I wasn't worth the time.
That's valid.
So, you know, I've been taking my meetings, you know, I don't turn down any meeting. I listen to everybody. I give everybody a fair shot to spit their game. I do. Like, you know, when you meet the friend group and it's like, it's funny, like, you don't want to pick the wrong friend. Mm-hmm. I give everyone a fair shot to spit their game. Yeah. May the best devil win.
So, I get you on that, right? Mm-hmm. So, what would be your ideal situation when it comes to music?
I want my masters. I have all my masters. I've gotten offers where they want to let me keep my masters.
So why you ain't signed?
Because I might have got a better offer. Right now I got my masters and I don't gotta give nobody nothing, because, you know, just because I'm saying I want my masters, that don't mean they don't want no publishing. Like, you know, what's that deal they had with Meg Thee Stallion? Isn't she like 30, like, I'm not never 30, what? Huh?
But just being real, we talking about being a CEO and the thing, like, Meg didn't have nothing. My man's put up, this is just me.
No, I understand that. That's what I'm saying.
If I'm putting up my bread and my resources, I'm pulling these together to get you deals, get you signed, get you shows, taking care of you, your family, taking care of bills, everything. And then women, y'all are not cheap to upkeep.
100%.
So we're not even talking about
I get my hair done every 2 days.
Yeah, we talk about other shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I mean, I gotta recoup.
I understand that, but that's why I said I'm not thirsty for nothing, because me and my management team are affording me right now. Mm-hmm. I don't need another hand in the bucket, per se. Okay. I'm not, that's what I'm saying. You saying she had nothing. I got something. I'm not knocking her for doing what she had to do, but I don't gotta do it.
That's respect. You know, I feel like you like one single away. I feel like it's there.
It's there for sure.
Everything is there. Like, I'm guessing I want to ask you this. Like, what's that moment for Baha when Baha knows she made it?
I don't even know if I'll ever have that moment, because I'm never satisfied. Mm. So I always feel like I could up the scope. And not even in the sense that outdoing anybody else. I'm always trying to outdo my last movement. Like, you know, my last shit. Mm-hmm. I don't care about nobody else around me. So I don't think I can ever say, like, I'm going to have that moment where I'm like, I made it, like, this is it. Because even when I'm there, I'm not going to be satisfied.
That would have been an amazing soundbite to end on, but I got to ask this question, Baha. Alright, so Baha, it is Valentine's Day, right?
Yes.
And I'm lonely. Man. So what do I gotta do to get a decent young lady out of it? What advice would you give me and men like me?
I would say just be yourself, but I'm a realist. These girls want some money. Like, I'm just being honest. They want to be wined and dined. They want to be put on a pedestal. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know. I'm just, you asked me a question, I gave you an answer.
No, I want the answer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not, I'm not saying all of them, like, you know, some are very accepting niggas for who they are. Mm-hmm. Not most. So, it depends on what type of woman you want. So, that's what you gotta ask the right question.
I'm trying to get Baha Banks, what I gotta do?
Yeah, I love flowers. My favorite flower is the black orchid because black is my favorite color.
Okay.
Black orchid. Also, they're special order only, so I like the exclusivity of it, just like me. Hard to come by, you know what I mean? I like to go on dates. I love a man that could photograph me. Well, y'all, my baby daddy take the best photos of me. I know we said it's like he takes the best photos of me. I gotta give him his props. Like any photo you ever seen, like the AAA ones that you know that he took them.
That's dope.
Yeah. I don't know. I like to be loved. I'm a loving person. Now I be acting crazy, so you gotta love me when I be acting crazy too. Like if I throw a plate at your head, give me a hug.
Yo, that's so you one of the Chicago girls that want the guy to pull a gun out of them, huh?
I ain't saying don't bring your gun because I got mine. And I'm just saying, ladies, if you shoot him in the foot, you could say you dropped it and it misfired. It's not considered attempted murder if it's below the waist. That's all I'm saying.
She did not just advise somebody how to shoot somebody. Get away with it on our podcast. That is crazy.
He was talking to me fast.
Real Chicago shit.
But no, that's like a real interesting thing though, because I know I'm not me personally. I'm just talking shit, but a lot of guys out here just trying to figure out how to like get love. I think the tables are turning. Like men are trying to figure out how
Find
to
love, and
y'all out here having hot girl summers.
in the winter.
Right.
In the winter, we icy.
So,
as Sweetie would say.
So let me ask you this: would that be a turn off to you? You know what I'm saying? You already got your situation, but if you weren't in your situation, let's say you're dating a guy, would that be a turn off to you? The guy was like real intimate and he wanted intimacy and he wanted to be in love, and instead of him just wanting to be a savage, or you attracted to the savage, crazy shit.
I think at different points in your life, you're attracted to different things. So, like, back in my younger days, I want to be on the block with my boyfriend. I love a baby kid. You know what I mean? Now, take me to Paris, baby.
So do you like toxic?
Woo me. Toxicity?
Yes.
Makes the world go round. Being honest, it does. I don't care who y'all talking about. It is no relationship where it's not no toxic interactions.
I could tell you like that toxic.
I'm just saying.
You like toxic. You like toxic shit. That's your shit. You get a kick out of that shit. Oh my god, that shit crazy. That shit is crazy. I ain't even gonna get into these little game questions I have for you from the first interview.
Cause I failed that.
He wanted me to do the game. So this is the game, right? So you have to choose one. A dope boy, a scammer, or overseas ball player.
I need a nigga who gon' swipe them visas.
Okay. Why a scammer?
I'm gonna tell you something. It sounds so crazy, but hear me out.
Okay.
Damn, they better try to kill me like that. Say this nigga like that bitch ain't no rider. I'm just saying. It's way easier to go to jail having to have drugs on you all the time. And once you get that association with being a dope boy, they never leave you alone. Scammer, every police officer don't know every scam. Like, they're not he's a scammer. Nah, boy, they know that dope boy. They do. And once they got you, they're gonna continue to pick at you. Scammer get a charge, he out.
Scammers be telling.
Baby, he ain't telling on me. I ain't doing nothing with him.
What's wrong with the overseas?
I'm trying to just stay overseas.
Alright, what about a basketball player that's on the bench in the NBA? He's not a star, but he you know what I'm saying? He got the 6-figure check.
You saying for me?
Yeah.
It's just not my steez. Like,
I feel like you like fast life. You attracted to fast life, toxicity. You know what I'm saying? You can't do no brother that's, you know what I'm saying, corporate lawyer that's making, you know what I mean, come home 9 to 5. That ain't just.
I never said that. No. I never said that. They can't do me.
Okay.
I got too much, like, you know, the life I live, I got too much going on. I'm not gonna sit in the house with your ass. I got money to make outside.
Okay.
And a lot of athletes, they be wanting, because I'm serious, they be wanting women that are going to sit there and wait on them hand and foot, move when they need to move. Ain't nobody got time for that. No, we don't.
You see yourself dating somebody that's on the fast life like you, like another rapper, producer, DJ? Like, seriously? I ain't talking about flings and all that. I'm talking about, like, seriously.
You said rapper, DJ, producer.
Somebody that's in the industry that's moving just like you. DJs not like producer studio all the time. Rappers, everything, all the above.
I don't really like that much. Like, not even like, I've seen my friends have these, you know, relationships, like for real. And them niggas be playing crazy, and I'm really crazy. And I would hate for us both to be in jail and my child to have to be in foster care. So, no babies. Sit at home and do them numbers.
Okay.
They got the fast life too. They move state to state.
Okay. So, I gotta get this all out now because I don't know when next time I'm gonna get you. So, Jahari just said women be on you too, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Can you ever see yourself in a 3-way relationship with a guy and a girl?
No, I ain't no goofy, but I've had a girlfriend before.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that?
She was so annoying. Like, women are so emotional. Sorry, love you. Like, I don't want to knock. She was a great person. But, like, women are so emotional. And I'm a Pisces. I act off emotion. But I can't deal with somebody else who's extremely emotional. So, baby, I know what you niggas be talking about now. We be tweaking. I was just like,
Wow. Baha Bank, ladies and gentlemen, man. Baha motherfucking Bank, man. Yo, this is Cody Mack here. What's the word? We are here in DTLR Studios, man. We out.
Hey. What's up? What's the word?
I wanted to live my life.
I got informed.
I got vaccinated. These are our stories.